They refer to themselves in derogatory fashion, but in the South they make up big pots of grits in the morning, and sometimes the stuff at the bottom is called the Dregs or the Dixie Dregs, and that's where the name came from. They're a blend of jazz, rock, country, and classical. They are one of the groups that has been nominated for a Grammy a couple of times because of their daring work. They do not sing, but they allow their instruments to do the talking. Would you please welcome the Dregs? Their album is called Unsung Heroes, and this song is the hit single called Cruise Control. Here are the Dregs. All right. Steve Morse, Andy West, Rod Morgenstein, T. Lavitz and Mark O'Connor. And this is another cut from the album called Dregs of the Earth. This song is called The Old Lamp Lighter. No, it's not. It's called Pride of the Farm. Here again are the Dregs. Gentlemen, take it away.
Reservations are done for your hotels in the U.S. and Europe. Call toll-free 800-221-2121. Should sex education be taught in school? Join Donahue tomorrow morning on Today.
we're so happy to have them here on our show. Based in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to Newark, New Jersey, and the Uncle Floyd Show.
Hey, it's great to be here, man. We're very glad to hear you know how to pronounce our name correctly.
Well, I'm very happy you're here, and I'm happy you're having so much fun while you're playing here tonight.
It's great, man. The volume and intensity we can achieve in a setting like this is very...
But your music was, of course, nominated for 3 Grammy Awards. You've gotten accolades. What, you going? You're coming back, I hope. Accolades from the jazz world, from the rock world, from music all over the world. Everybody loves you, and this is your 3rd album, by the way. We'll talk about it. 3rd album on Arista.
6th album entirely.
6th album entirely.
Right.
Are you always so happy when you perform? Everybody here's having a ball.
You have to understand we were nominated for a Grammy for Best Comedy Album the past 3 years in a row. Of course...
Now, they know at Arista you're saying this. You were nominated for a comedy album?
Arista knows about us? No, they know who we are over there?
I tell you, these are not the Don Kirshner interviews, are they? We're right there. No, listen, all kidding aside, no, we wish you all the luck in the world with your brand new album. You have some guest artists on here. Would you care to comment on who the guests are on the new album?
Well, there's only one guest artist, and he painted the front cover. Oh, me. Yeah. There was can I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had guest artist. We had Alex Lidgertwood, who sings with Santana, sing a song. It was our first attempt at a vocal tune. Also, Pat Simmons from the Doobie Brothers and Steve Howe, formerly of Yes, now the group called Asia.
Maybe you heard of them.
Maybe you heard of them.
Sure, we did. And listen, we all heard of you guys, too. And we really are happy you're here and would love to hear some more music, all right? Big Uncle Floyd Show, a round of applause for the Dregs right here. And there we go.
Come your way. I think you're running. on the record this morning, Boyd Mattson takes...
Wood. I want you to know that I practiced the pronunciation of that, Alex, because I had it wrong. I wanted to say Ligertwood. Do many people do that?
Most people do, yeah.
All right, at least I got it right when I did it on the air.
Thank you.
All right, Steve Morse, would you... hey, I have you perfectly covered with a shadow. I didn't mean to try that. Would you introduce me to your friends, please?
Andy West on bass.
Andy's nice to see you, sir. On drums?
Rod Morgenstein.
Nice to have you with us, Rod.
Mark O'Connor.
Mark, nice to see you, sir. And way over...
T. Lavitz on keyboards.
Why, may I ask, do you guys go out and work 5 months on the road now? Is it because you got a new album? First of all, how came ye with Alex? I mean, this has been an instrumental group. Did he come in and hold a pistol to your head, or did you woo him?
No, he's one of the greatest, as yet, freelance singers that we've ever come across. He's a guest vocalist on the album, and we met up with him through our co-producer, Eddie Offord, who's done Yes and a lot of English bands. And Alex being from across the continent, they knew each other, and we heard tapes that blew us away.
Is it difficult working with what was primarily an instrumental group? Did they have preconceived notions of what they wanted you to do?
No, it wasn't difficult at all. These guys are...
Tell the truth now, Alex. Tell the truth.
The guys are fantastic, you know. They're very easy to work with.
It's a terrific sound. Let me jump back here for a second, because this group started in college, did I understand?
At University of Miami back in the early 70s.
Why would rock musicians go to college? I mean, I'm using that to entice you into an answer I hope will be profitable here.
It gives you the opportunity to be among terrific players, and you just cover the spectrum of music that you might not necessarily cover if you're just out in the real world.
There's another question that comes to mind. You're going to go out and spend how many months on the road now?
Forever, if we can.
It just seems that way.
It does, really.
How many months will it be?
We usually don't stop until we make the album, and that takes about 3 months every year. But we just tour forever, yeah.
All right, now, is it profitable in terms of money?
Well, at this stage...
It's planned to be, I know.
With the album being out, you end up playing a lot of gigs, not for the money, but for the exposure. And profit is not the bottom line concern.
Andy, how long have you guys been dragging around together?
God, I met Steve in high school back in 1970, so we've been doing it since then. It's been, seems like Mark said, forever.
I wish you very, very good luck. The only man I haven't spoken to, would you like to say hello to anybody at home?
Hi, Mom.
I don't want you to feel like we left you out. This is an instrumental, so I'll take Alex with me to the back room and thrash him properly. What's it called?
Blood-sucking
Oh,
leeches.
yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dregs!